Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning into this video. It is pretty last minute. We have a high risk severe storm outlook for parts of western Tennessee, Arkansas, parts of Kentucky, very southern tip of Illinois, also the southeast tip of Missouri, and the very northwestern tip of Mississippi. And we have a moderate that goes from Indiana to the very northern part of Louisiana. The enhanced goes from Texas all the way up through the Ohio area. Now, this is a pretty widespread event. If I go ahead and I zoom in here to this page, you can see that the tornado outlooks for this for today. We're talking about a 30% hatch risk in western Tennessee and Arkansas, and where you see that pink area right in there, that means 30% chance of tornado probability, which is significantly high for this type of severe weather. We're already seeing cells pop up. I can show you guys that in just a second. And this hatched means that 10% or greater probability of EF2 to EF5 tornadoes within 25 miles of any point on here. This is the wind outlook for today. It's also hatched as well, which is pretty severe and damaging wind gusts. So if you want to look at that, it's 45%, which is also significantly high. And then, your hail risk is about 30%, which is a moderate risk of severe hail. Go ahead and go to this tab right here. You can see this is the significant tornado parameter. We have some spots here. This is for 0Z, valid for 0Z, which should be, I believe, 0Z should be around 8 o'clock Central, maybe 7 o'clock Central, something like that. We have I saw a number here earlier of around 11. So that should, so this one's about an 8 on the significant tornado parameter. This is PDS tornado, and PDS means particularly dangerous situation. So it's forecasting a pretty strong tornado for anywhere in here, potentially. We go to surface precip. We're looking at these cells here, and it doesn't look like much on this scan, but this is, these prefrontal cells here before this front gets there. These will be pretty intense for tornadoes. Hooks with them and everything will be pretty strongly rotating. All the way up from, this is now. This is one, actually, 1 second. This is now, pretty much. So we're talking about, these significant cells popping up even before the main line gets there. This is going to be pretty significant for western parts of Tennessee here. If we go ahead and I can check let me see here, the Cape. The Cape's probably through the roof as well. We're talking about, up to 3,000 joules per kilogram here in western Tennessee, which is pretty high. Even down in Texas, you're talking about closer to 4,000 joules per kilogram. And then if we also go ahead and look at the supercell composite, that's also through the roof as well. You don't ever hear about 36 on a supercell composite surface based, but if you do, it's pretty rare, and this is what we have today. Some spots, popping up. Oh wow, I saw 55 right there. Wow. So we got PDS Tor from basically all this area. There's also a PDS Tornado Watch issued for this area as well. It's not good stuff here, guys. So like I said, if you live anywhere, I'll bring up this, I'll bring up the precip map again. If you live like basically anywhere, let's go back to this chart right here. If you live from, northern Michigan down through central Texas and wherever you see highlighted on this map right here, you have minutes to get ready. I'm sorry for this late video. The storms are already occurring. So if you're seeing this and you live, let's say, in this pink shade here, get ready now. You're gonna see some extreme weather today. Not guaranteed tornado, but extremely likely in this area. A little bit less likely in the red area, but still very strong tornadoes and such around here. And then in the enhanced is a little bit less, you know. But if you're in this moderate or the high risk, please get ready to take action. You will need to go to your basement tonight, more than likely. So I'm sorry for this. This is a quick briefing. I'm not going to edit this video just because I want to get this out super quick. So if there's any errors in here, I'm sorry about that. So if you enjoyed this content, I'm going to be posting more updates a lot more often. If you can subscribe and like this, so you can get out to more people. Thank you guys.